There's a new child prodigy making her mark on the Texas music industry. And as Gary Cogill tells us, even though she's not yet a teenager, her concerts are classic country and western.
She's been compared to Patsy Cline, able to capture the heart, the soul, and the rhythm of a song like no one near her age. When you finally witness LeAnn Rimes in concert, it's easy to close your eyes and become captivated by the simple beauty of a song. And if you listen close, it's hard to imagine that this strong, mature voice is resonating from a 12-year-old girl. LeAnn Rimes started singing about the same time she started walking, belting out tunes in competition, singing at church and for charity. In person, what you discover is someone quite different from the adult voice heard on stage. You won't find Patsy Cline in this room, but you will find a charming 12-year-old surrounded by stuffed animals, trophies, and posters on the wall. Do you remember the first time that you ever sang in front of a whole bunch of people?
Not exactly. Not really. I really can't remember back that far. But I have tapes of me singing, on stage when I was 5 years old and whatever. And so I kind of look back at those and remember then.
Somebody told me that you, and I don't know if this is true or not, so you tell me if I'm wrong, but somebody told me that you never get nervous when you sing.
No. No.
You don't at all?
Not anymore. I got over that when I was about 6.
Now, what does make you nervous about performing? Is there anything?
Every once in a while, I don't really get nervous. I get excited and kind of the adrenaline gets pumping.
Oh, that's a good thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. But sometimes I just get so excited, I kind of get up there going, oh my gosh. So.
You sing like you're 25 or 30. Have people told you that before?
Yes, all the time.
Is that you consider that a compliment?
Yeah, I think it is a compliment.
When you're singing and you see the faces of the audience members, what do you see?
I guess I just, see people liking my music.
You pick all your own songs?
I help. I do. My dad and my mom both help me pick all my songs.
LeAnn lives with her mom and dad in Garland, Texas. Both are tirelessly involved in LeAnn's promising career, making decisions on a daily basis, working more than one job, and keeping track of their talented daughter.
LeAnn was 7 years old, and she got the part of Tiny Tim in A Christmas Carol.
Do you remember the one line she had?
God bless us, everyone. I really think she's here for a purpose. I really do. People would come up to us and say, this is not normal for her to be able to sing like this. It is a God-given gift. She does touch hearts.
She started early. 18 months old, she could sing and carry pitch. Around 5 years old, it started coming. And by the time she was 8, she didn't miss pitch. And I told her, I said, if you ever want to be a singer, you've got to feel it. You got to sing it from here. And I'd tell her what the songs were about, explain to her what they were about. And it was just like difference in night and day within a week's period,
Do you ever get emotional when she sings?
Oh, Lord, not as bad now as I used to. Yeah, to have somebody, to have your own child to be able to get out and do what you couldn't. I always wanted to, but I just really never had the chance she's had.
Having a daughter with such enormous musical potential isn't always easy. For instance, LeAnn is no longer attending school. She tested 2 grades higher and continues her education through correspondence courses. Do you miss school?
No. I had a lot of trouble in school with all the kids.
What was the trouble?
It was kind of, I guess, jealousy, talking, and everything really hurt my feelings.
But it's here at home, walking around her apartment complex on a pleasant Texas afternoon, where LeAnn stays grounded in her life and in her music. Tell me the story of Blue.
Blue, Bill Mack, who's a radio disc jockey, wrote that for Patsy Cline about 30 years ago. And then she got killed in a plane crash before she had time to record it. And then he heard one of my albums, and 30 years later, and decided to give it to me.
Why can't you be blue?
That's the right song for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
You get blue? You ever been blue?
No, not too bad.
Good.
Thank you.
LeAnn and her parents are in hot pursuit of her first recording contract. LeAnn does have an album currently available that the family produced on their own. But it's the record deal and the national exposure that will separate LeAnn from the rest of the hopefuls. Your parents stay close by,
Oh, yeah.
and they're kind of, are they kind of the guiding force in your career right now?
My dad is kind of watches out for me. He helps me with my singing, does the sound. My mom does the hair, the clothes. They're just there, you know, for me when I need them.
You look at the industry and all of the people and what it takes to get there, it keeps you on a level plane, or it does me anyway.
She is blessed.
Yes, I think she's blessed with a talent a good God, a good Lord give her, and it's just, you can't explain it, it's there.
The careful attention to lyrics, while making sure the sound is just right, the maturity of the music, the emotional demand of performance, the lost innocence of schoolyard memories, the devoted guidance by parents who care, and of course the audience, always appreciative, always enthusiastic. Proving the point, some people are indeed gifted. And in the case of LeAnn Rimes, the gift is truly remarkable.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with all you've just heard, you may find it surprising that LeAnn has never had any formal vocal training. In her case, an old saying about talent is true. Some people are just born with it. And that'll do it for this week. Thank you very much for joining us. And stay tuned now for more on our weather next on the News 8 Update. We leave you now with more from LeAnn Rimes in concert, and we'll hope to see you again next time on Primetime Texas.